for Baseball on the Show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Lester will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Acuna digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Oh, that grounder got him. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's low.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Robles arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting third.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hank Aaron is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
No strike.
And he takes a called strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. So 1-2. Misses for the second ball. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Tom Glavine is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So now here is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Now here it comes.
Turner.
Ball, that's outside.
Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Glavine has pitched more than 4,000 innings in the big leagues. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna is underneath this one. 1 down.
Batting second.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now the first pitch. Josh Harrison comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, David Justice. First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. This one's down to third. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game can go gap to gap with ease.
Chipper Jones is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That is good. The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Lester into his motion. First pitch on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Harrison has it to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here now is Juan Soto. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The first baseman.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, catch inside.
Soto on at first, nobody out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Soto rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it could be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
and the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Batting seven.
In now for Washington, Starlin Castro. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
The 3-1. On the ground to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting eight, the 7th fielder, Victor Robles.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. One is a cut and it misses 2-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, John Lester. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. 1-0 home.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the belt, the pitch. And that's over. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
What's the saying?
Number 7.
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat is Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
2 down, runners at first and second. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swinging bunt. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Count remains 2-2. Hit Wheatley back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings up William Contreras.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got a feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tom Glavine, and we'll likely see him square around a bunt. First offering.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles looking up, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Has to watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, David Justice.
That brings up David Justice. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ball 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Chipper Jones, flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 offering. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Aaron at second, Justice at first, 2 out in the inning. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now the national skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Joe Ross is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Freddie Freeman will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, bases loaded. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in.
Josh Harrison.
Now the first pitch. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now a A swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Down 1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. All set for the start of the 4th. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and 1 to count. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Again, he sends it out of play. Misses, ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding in is William Contreras. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
plate now, Tom Glavine. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Yeah.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yeah.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1, here it comes. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Hank Aaron. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
At the plate, David Justice, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a curveball misses inside.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now here's the pitch.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And the count will be full. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Carter leads off first with 1 away. That's inside. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. But gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 41, Joe Ross.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And up next it'll be the pitcher, Joe Ross. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
1 and 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Ronald Pena is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 21, Ronald Pena.
Digging in will be Chipper Jones.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
The batter will be William Contreras, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey!
Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now a move over to first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
To the plate now. Top foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 2 left for Atlanta. They're still out in front, 5-2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Albies brings it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Popped up. Glavin has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So the first 2 are set down in the inning, and it'll be up to Vlad to keep it going. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Two out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 22,
Juan Soto to the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail 5-2. Luis Avilan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70, Luis Avilan.
At the plate now is Ronald Acuna. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ozzie Albies will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Hank Aaron. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Down the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals 2. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He bounced out last time up.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A ball and a strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made for the bullpen here.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch on the way. Gary Carter is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Albies ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up David Justice. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
The 0-1.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here comes the 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in next, Freddie Freeman, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Shane Green is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Eddie Matthews will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Victor Robles. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Number 88 steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. And now the first pitch.
Aye.
The 0-1 pitch.
Aye.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Three and 1 to the National shortstop. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 5-2. Ryan Harper has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, William Contreras.
The catcher, number 28, William Contreras.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes set with the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
So a full count now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game. But that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Your attention, please.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Brad Hand comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 1-0 the count. Three runs already home here. turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. One and one, here it comes. Popped up. Zimmerman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, David Justice.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, David Justice. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside,
Just
that's
off the
ball.
outside, and it's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Nationals 2.
Leading up for the Nationals, the third baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for Washington.
Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
And this one's down off the shoe tops.
Count
1-0.
1-0.
Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. (2-0) count. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0. Juan Soto will be next. (3-0) pitch. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Guerrero, base runner at first with 1 out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Popped him up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
Now into the box. Ryan Zimmerman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Off the plate and low here. Ball 1. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Washington. Still 8-2. Now at the plate here is Chipper Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the pitcher, Shane Green.
Andrew Jones will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 25, Andrew Jones.
And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
It's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. popped up. Castro over to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Jackson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball one. Jackson, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count now a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. To right field. Right fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Next up, Starlin Castro. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Outside in a full count. 3-2. Victor Robles is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Victor Robles. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Last strike now for the Nats. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 8-2 is how this one ends today. Atlanta took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tom Glavine gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.